Good morning and welcome to Wide Open Wednesday. I'm Reverend Shireen, and as always, usual, we use the Enchanted Map Oracle cards by Colette Baron-Reid for the Wide Open Wednesdays. On Wednesday, we look at a 10-day period, the weekend we just came out of, starting with Sunday, so Sunday, Monday up to today, on through the weekend and into next week, what we can expect. We also look at the phases of the moon and how the lunation cycle kind of tweaks the energy or gives us impulses, I guess, more. It doesn't control you. It's just kind of like pushes here and there. And we feel them the way we feel gravity. You don't notice gravity holding you to the planet, but it's there and it influences how you move, how you walk, how you work. So kind of the same thing. And these lunation, Sunday was the waxing crescent moon, so just starting to see light coming through. It was Aries, and there was a lot of energy and momentum. You felt like you were waking up, ready to finally do something. Pretty excited. And then as we move into today on Wednesday, we go into the first quarter moon, which there is a strong push to really create something, to do something, but it's occurring in Taurus, so it's really asking us to be quite discerning. The actions that we want to take and the things we want to create, is that really the right action for the moment? Is it going to bring us a result we want, or are we just wanting to act because we want to act? We feel like we should create something. So it's not telling you not to act or create, but it's telling you to really pay attention and be discerning in how you want to create, and if that action is leading you towards what you want to do, or if it's just busy work. And then as we move into the weekend, we'll be going towards the waxing gibbous phase, so not quite full, very bright moon, and it moves into Cancer, which is about home life and structure, and it can also make you feel like you want to withdraw and have some seclusion, and there's nothing wrong with that. But Cancer is also a sign of leadership, and in that phase of the moon, it is about pushing through towards harvest. This would be towards moving to fruition the things that you started in the summer. So projects that, or dreams or goals or things that you were thinking about in July, that's where we're starting to really see them come into fruition or be ready to utilize and go forward on. And so Cancer is kind of a behind the scenes leader usually. They lead very intuitively and emotionally and with the whole group in mind. So that's kind of the moon and the astrological influences that are going on as we move through these 10 days. I know I say it each time, but I'm going to say it again. Each lunation is 3 1/3 days. So it really does match up to the 10 days quite nicely. And set our intent that whatever cards come up will show us what we need to know, the paths that we need to take, information that we really, that's a good one. Information that we're really seeking as we look forward to moving into the full moon and harvest and releasing and manifesting, receiving what we've planted. So I can't tell. I'm thinking it's that one. I set that one aside just in case. Lots of cards wanting to come up, and there's 3 and 3, so yeah, I'm pretty sure it's these 3. Okay, so the phase of the moon we just came out of, that crescent moon, things starting to percolate, really waking up, wanting to go, and we have wishing well. So really notice all of the wishes that you're kind of dreaming about, those things. Like I said, it's kind of like waking up and be excited, and sometimes in that moments of excitement we're not really paying attention to what our heart and our minds are connecting on and the wishes we're kind of making. We're making lots of them all the time. In fact, we do it as a human being all the time. We make wishes throughout every day, throughout moments, and they're, they have the energy of, ooh, that would be nice. Oh, I'm tired of this. All of those are variations of wishing. So this is asking us to focus a little bit, put some intent into those wishes, really notice what we are yearning for. And moonlight. And look. Well, it's not quite the half moon, but it's very close. So really, this period, this phase of the moon, I believe is just super strong in helping you to sort and discern and take the actions towards what you're wanting to create, but really choosing carefully and wisely and thinking them out and not just running around willy-nilly trying to get things done. Is it the right time for something? Is it the right action for something? Do you need to reschedule something? Do you need to put things into a schedule so you're taking actions in the right moments to progress you towards where you want to be? So again, it's just about taking a step back, looking and being really certain and decisive. I mean, Taurus is a little bit more slow moving. They are very certain. And when they decide something, that's it. So you better consider carefully in this phase what your actions you're wanting to take, what things are important to you. Details as we move into the the weekend and into that gaining momentum. Really check that everything is in place. Make sure that you've got it all down, that you're not overlooking something. And this is less about overlooking something and just making sure that it's all done to your satisfaction, that you're not just skipping through it, trying to get to the next thing, but you're enjoying the details of the moment and gaining the satisfaction from this creative process, from these moments leading right up into where you get to gather it up. So the key is really just to focus in and make sure you're gaining satisfaction from things and not missing the moments of the life that really you look back on and go, wow, that was amazing. So pay attention to the details, make sure you got in a row, but really make sure you are enjoying them and experiencing them to your satisfaction. And apparently there is a card over here. I think it has to do with this moonlight phase, because as I was talking about it, it was weird. So moving slightly back to this moonlight phase, first quarter moon in Taurus, and goblins. So if we look at these two together, again, I think that there's also a lot of doubt energy running around, things that make you want to question, things that make you want to just stop and quit and give up, and that also needs equal discernment. That's not taking you anywhere, going down those circles of this is stupid, I should just quit. So really be aware of the negative thoughts or the negative impulses that might be coming in. They are probably trying to direct you towards making correct action, so let them do that, but don't listen to them as far as anything about your worth or being stupid or any of that. That part you can just laugh at them, ignore them, blow them up, shoot them away, whatever energy, mental techniques work for you. Use the impetus to really move into those discernment. It's like, okay, I'm feeling not good about this decision. What makes me feel worried about this or concerned about that? Use that to really look into discern, but don't let the goblins trick you. And going along with the details and that satisfaction, spirit of place. A lot of times we are always striving for more, trying to do more, trying to be the best we can. We forget to enjoy where we are. We forget to embrace and notice your day-to-day life in the same way that you would notice if you went to a beautiful, secluded hot spring or magical place in the forest. When you go to those places, you give them the attention they deserve. Your day-to-day life deserves that same attention. that same noticing, that same embracing of the spirit of place. Where are you right now in your life? Let it bring you that same sanctuary, satisfaction, peace, enjoyment that it does when you take a vacation or go somewhere on special. So, be clear in what you're creating, be attentive to the details, but make sure you're bringing it into your satisfaction and that you're experiencing it, that you're enjoying it, that you're living it, because that's truly what it's about. So there it is, the Wide Open Wednesday, January 20th, all the way through, well, I'm guessing the 30th if we're going 10 days. I'm going to go, all the way through January 30th, winding down the month as we head into the full moon. So enjoy this growing process and this becoming and all of the energy that comes along with the moon gaining light. Take care, be blessed. We'll see you tomorrow.